Jose Ramirez is another name that finds himself potentially available on the trade market. Where are his 3 most likely landing destinations? Let's get into it. What's going on, baseball fans? Jeremy Laracuente here for the Baseball Banter Broadcast. And as I said in the open, we're going to be discussing 3 potential landing spots for Jose Ramirez. So let's get into number 3. Now, the 3rd team on my list is that of the Chicago White Sox. I think while being an interdivision rival, the White Sox have some that they could offer to the Guardians in exchange for Ramirez. I think placing Ramirez at 3rd base would allow the White Sox to move Yoán Moncada to 2nd, improving their overall infield offense and, in my opinion, their defense as well. I think this is an opportunity for the White Sox to really put their foot down on the rest of the division and hold them all back. I think that it is the White Sox division to lose in 2022, but bringing in a guy like Jose Ramirez will absolutely skyrocket them to the next level in this division. So I think for the White Sox, this is a potential opportunity to bring in a solid, versatile player who's capable of playing 3rd base, 2nd base, and also being a switch hitter into that lineup to make them an even more formidable threat in 2022. Now, as we look at the 2nd team on my list, it is that of the Texas Rangers. The Rangers have found themselves on this list a couple of times before already with several different players. Now, here we are again with Ramirez, a potential fit for the Texas Rangers. I think Texas has already signaled the fact that they are going to try to compete in 2022 and beyond by bringing in Corey Seager and Marcus Semien to play shortstop and 2nd base respectively. But bringing in a guy like Jose Ramirez, trading for a guy like this, can absolutely boost their entire team offensively and defensively. This player could absolutely help and be a versatile and pivotal key in pushing the Rangers back towards the top of the American League West division. I think that not many people prior to the signings of Seager and Semien were believing that the Rangers were going to be a formidable threat. Should the Rangers pull off this coup and be able to acquire the services of Jose Ramirez, this now makes them a heavy favorite heading into that American League West divisional race. To me, this is an opportunity for the Rangers to try to push themselves and re-solidify their position. By bringing in a guy like Ramirez, you're absolutely lengthening your lineup, which has some questionable spots in my opinion right now. But if you bring in a guy who's been a consistent MVP threat over the last several years, you're now giving your team an opportunity to have everyone play at a little bit easier of a task, a little bit easier of a pressure point. By bringing in Semien, Seager, and Ramirez, you really give yourself an opportunity to claim the American League West division. Now, as we look at the number 1 team on my list, and in my opinion the most likely team to be able to acquire the services of Jose Ramirez, it is that of the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays already have a stacked infield with 2nd-generation superstars in Bo Bichette, Cavan Biggio, and of course Vladimir Guerrero Jr. But I think if you bring in a guy like Jose Ramirez to man 3rd base, you move Bichette back to 2nd, this now makes the Blue Jays an absolutely scary team in 2022. You already have Springer in the outfield amongst Teoscar Hernandez, Randall Grichuk, and Lourdes Gurriel Jr. This now makes this team absolutely even scarier going into the 2022 race. There's going to be a tough divisional battle with the Yankees, Red Sox, Tampa Bay Rays, and now if the Blue Jays were to acquire the services of Ramirez, on top of already being, to me, one of the most underrated teams in baseball in 2022 without doing anything else to supply their roster with any additional talent. This move could absolutely skyrocket the Blue Jays towards the top of the American League East Division, but also towards the top of the American League teams overall. I think that this move would absolutely make the Blue Jays incredibly strong and a fearsome threat in the American League. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your feelings on this down in the comment section below. Where's the best landing spot for a guy like Jose Ramirez? What team would he most likely be suited for to be able to bring back the maximum return? If it was your team, what would you acquire? What would you give up to acquire the services of Jose Ramirez? I want to hear all these things down in the comment section below and we can discuss it further. As always, keep it locked into the entire GLMG family with We Sibs, the Granny Geek Show, and of course here on the Baseball Banter Broadcast. For sticking around to the end, head over to baseballbanterbroadcast.com. Use the promo code BANTER for 5% off of your order on the shop. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Keep it locked in all season long as I continue to bring you the latest news, notes, and my personal thoughts, theories, and opinions on the game of Major League Baseball. Peace.